Is it POTS or is it an upper cervical dysfunction? So if you're new here, I'm Robin. I'm a licensed massage therapist and structural body worker and cranial sacral therapist. I've been seeing so much content about POTS and chronic fatigue lately that I wanted to talk about it from a structural standpoint. Now, this is not medical advice or a diagnosis or anything, but also this is not me saying POTS doesn't exist. It absolutely exists. There are absolutely real cases of it and that sort of thing. But also, there are so many things structurally that can mimic a whole lot of different things. So I wanted to talk about one of those at least today. I have firsthand experience with this. So before about 5 years ago or so, I never really had any POTS-like symptoms or even chronic fatigue. Well, maybe chronic fatigue a little bit, but POTS-like symptoms, not so much. And then almost 5 years ago, I started Invisalign because I had issues with my bite not coming together. I had no issues with like straight teeth or anything else. I just couldn't, my bite couldn't completely come together like it should. And my orthodontist said, yeah, we can absolutely fix that. And what he did was make my teeth straight, but he didn't make them functional. And what happened was everything on my upper jaw or my maxilla ended up getting kind of shifted over to the left. Now, I don't know if it's always been that way kind of my whole life, and Invisalign just kind of showed it even more. But yeah, and it kind of made my bite worse, not better. But as everything kind of shifted to the left, it took my neck with it. As everything was shifted that way, I got every symptom under the sun. I got POTS-like symptoms. I got chronic fatigue symptoms for sure. I also got thoracic outlet syndrome. Because as everything was getting shifted over here, it was compressing muscle, it was compressing nerve, it was compressing lymph nodes. There's so much crap in your neck that basically, and if any of that is impinged or cut off blood supply wise or anything else, yeah, you're gonna have symptoms. My neck got so tight on that side at one point in time that it started mimicking a stroke. Didn't have a stroke, I was totally fine, but it mimicked the symptoms of it. I went to multiple other orthodontists and dentists. I finally found one who was very, like, she took a look in my mouth for 5 minutes and was like, oh, that's exactly what happened. And since she put me in the aligners that she has seen on that, my bite has gotten 10 times better in the past month. And I can feel everything shifting back over, which is where it needs to be. And I still have some symptoms because this is not completely fixed yet, but a bulk of my symptoms have completely disappeared. Now, if you've gotten to the end of this and you're thinking, wait, didn't you just say, is it an upper cervical dysfunction, that sort of thing? How does your bite relate to your upper cervicals? So this is a side shot of your neck and bite and everything else, right? So this is your mandible, which is your lower jaw. This attaches here, but your maxilla attaches here, which means it attaches to this, but also attaches to all of this back here. If your upper jaw is misaligned or even your teeth are misaligned, it's going to affect your neck, because all of that is attached to literally the top of your spine. So it can create a twist even up there, and then it can affect all the way down the rest of your spine because everything's connected. But I just wanted to share that and possibly put another conversation out there about it. Just because, like I said, there are so many things. When I was in massage school, the thing that was kind of hammered into us a little bit, especially in anatomy class, was there were absolutely real cases of certain diseases, of certain dysfunctions and that sort of thing. Like the one that they used is sciatica. There's real sciatica, but there's also a faux sciatica, meaning it's mostly caused by muscle dysfunction, or even a structural dysfunction. And consistently, the symptoms are identical. So it's kind of knowing your body, but also knowing how the body functions And if you can kind of get your body back to functioning the way it needs to, 9 times out of 10, the symptoms that you thought you had, or even the syndrome you thought you had, can sometimes go away. The body consistently is going to heal itself if given the chance. And I am walking, talking proof of it.